You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Global markets remained stable on Wednesday as traders awaited U.S. consumer price data that could influence the likelihood of interest rate cuts this year. Investors were also watching major bank earnings to see if they would meet high expectations. Futures on U.S. stocks edged up during the Asian session. S&P 500 futures rose by 0.1%, while Nasdaq futures gained 0.2%. Meanwhile, December producer price data from the U.S. has already been released, coming in below expectations. The core measure was unchanged from the previous month, which capped the dollar's growth and reduced short-term Treasury yields. Nevertheless, futures continued to price in only a 29 basis point reduction in the Federal Reserve's key rate as part of this year's monetary policy easing. According to market expectations, the first rate cut is unlikely to occur before September. Despite the decline in 10-year Treasury yields following the release of producer price data, yields recovered by the end of the day to just below 4.809%. During the Asian session today, the 10-year U.S. Treasury yield remained largely unchanged. Markets are eagerly awaiting U.S. Consumer Price Index data, which will be released later on Wednesday. The core CPI is expected to rise by 0.2%, though there are risks that the increase could exceed expectations. If the data proves stronger than anticipated, it could trigger sell-offs in stock and bond markets. Investors are also keeping an eye on fourth quarter 2024 earnings reports from major U.S. companies. In Europe, attention is again focused on the United Kingdom. On Wednesday, the market will be influenced by the release of consumer price data. The British pound dipped 0.1% but remained above its yearly low. The euro strengthened by 0.6%, reaching $1.03. The Japanese yen weakened against the US dollar, trading at 157.95 per dollar after dropping 0.3% overnight. In commodity markets, oil prices rose slightly after falling more than 1% the previous day. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.